So let me just ask you. You brought up the lap band.
Yeah.
You know, you have a tipping point for the original gastric bypass so many years ago. Life happens, things happen, and I want to know what was the defining moment that led to your decision to have the lap band placed over your gastric bypass? Was it as big of a moment as the first surgery, or was it different? What can you tell me about that?
It was different. The one thing that was in common was, I'm not saying that right, but the one thing that I felt, I started to feel that hopelessness again. I started to feel that fear of that having no control anymore.
Right.
I started hearing the voices in my head saying, you need help. You need help again. And it's not that I was giving in or giving up, but I didn't have a solution. I didn't have an answer. I knew that I was still successful and I still had some of the good habits, but you know, when I hit basically 240, 238, I started getting real scared again, and I thought to myself, this is going to come back on, and if I keep in this emotional eating and I can't feel satiety when I eat anymore.
Right.
It was a very physical thing for me. I don't know if all patients feel this. I don't believe they do. There could be a portion. I had no clue that I could have a band put over my existing bypass, my existing stomach. I didn't know. And when I was approached, I thought, and the idea was introduced to me, I was nervous because I immediately thought, oh my God, you know, am I going to look like a failure? And am I going to look like, oh, she had to do it again, you know? And then I thought to myself, don't listen to that. Listen to your heart and your gut.
Right.
That the first time you did something to save your life, you did it. It was your decision, and you were successful. And I am where I am when I'm there. I was in a bad place again, and I needed help. And I just wanted to feel that satiety. I needed that satiety when I would eat my food.
So your bypass was no longer. I also have a bypass, and I'm 5 years out.